Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a favorites video today. I haven't done a favorites video in so long, and I have a lot of products that are new to me that I've been, Alexa? Some of these products I've been using for a long time and I just haven't talked a lot about them and told you guys how much I've been loving them. So let's get into it. I have mostly beauty stuff here, and then I have one fashion item and just some other stuff that's non-beauty related. So we'll start with skincare. So I have two products here by Renee Rouleau. I think I have talked a little bit about them, about Renee Rouleau's products in a video before. These have been like two life-changing products I've been using. I have a lot of her products that I love and use, but these two are ones that I like can't be without and will repurchase once I near the end. The first one being this toner. I've never been a toner person. I always thought they were like stupid and a waste and like kind of like gimmicky. So I just never used a toner. I just always like assumed that they were like harsh or pointless. If you've never heard of Renee Rouleau, she's like one of the top estheticians for like celebrities and stuff. So I kept reading about her products on like different beauty blogs and stuff like that, and so I was interested, so I went on her website. You know, she has like a whole skincare quiz where you can answer questions and it puts you in a category, and then there are products that are geared towards your category. And you know, I'm not going to go into like whatever, but like if you want to go on her website and check it out. But essentially I am breakout prone from certain products, but I also have like very dehydrated skin and I'm a little bit sensitive. So over the years, that's been kind of a really tricky combination where I try and combat the dryness or the dehydration or like, you know, the anti-aging that I want to kind of incorporate, but it will then cause me to break out or give me clogged pores. So I feel like I've found a line that like truly understands my skin, and I'm able to now start like treating it the way that I want while still keeping it clear. So this toner truly changed the game for me. It's the Elderberry Soothing Toner. It's an antioxidant hydration for sensitive skin. It's almost gone. This is my second one, and I already have a backup waiting for me because this changes my skin so much. Sometimes I use it on like a cotton pad, but sometimes I don't have cotton pads, and I'll just kind of like put it in my hand and like tap it on almost like an essence. And I always found that like after washing my face, no matter how many products I put on it, it left me like tight and dehydrated. And since using this, I find that I don't have to layer on as many products at all. This just kind of like rebalances my skin, and once I kind of leave it damp, and then I follow up with my serum and moisturizer, and I just don't have that tight dry feeling anymore since using this. And the first time I got this, I like let it run out, and then I didn't have it for a little while, and I saw a difference right away in my skin. So I love this toner. It's very gentle, it's very soothing, and it's just been great. This other product is a serum, and it's the Pore+Wrinkle Perfecting Serum. And it's for anti-aging and anti-breakout, which is both things that I care about right now at this time in my life. And essentially it has salicylic acid, it has glycolic acid. It's an exfoliating serum, and it works extremely well. I find that this is a great kind of in-between peeling masks that I like to use. I don't use this every single day because, you know, it does have acids in it. You don't want to over exfoliate your skin, even though we can kind of be like, that can kind of seem like something that would maybe make your skin look better, but too much of a good thing is real. So I usually use this like every second or third day, and I alternate with other serums. But I love this. Find it to be hydrating, but also work really well at keeping my skin clear and bright, and it just does a really good job as like a gentle exfoliator. So I love this. Both of these I like can't be without. Okay, one more skincare product, and that is, I don't even think I've talked about this. Maybe I have, but you guys, I've used a lot of sunscreens over the years, and I've liked a lot of them, and I've talked a lot about them. I've talked about my struggle with sunscreen and how literally every sunscreen breaks me out, and I've only been able to find a few that don't. But I found my holy grail sunscreen, and it is this Neogen Dermatology Daylight Protection Sunscreen. It's SPF 50, and it is for sensitive skin. The reason I got this one is because if a sunscreen doesn't break me out, it leaves me kind of dry, or it gives me a white cast, or, you know, there's just like things that I was kind of compromising on. And I saw this on Sephora's website. It's a Korean brand, I believe. It was like promising to be for sensitive skin. It was promising to be hydrating and not leave a white cast, and so I thought I'll give it a try. It's not the cheapest, but I've fallen so head over heels in love with this. And honestly, I use a lot of sunscreen on my face, and I take it down to my chest and I put it on my hands as well. And this is my second tube, and I've been using it for months and months and months. So the first tube lasted me a really long time, but this stuff is amazing. If you're having the same struggles as me, try this. I don't know if it'll work for you, but it has definitely worked for me, and it's been life-changing. I now never skip sunscreen, where I have before in the past because it wasn't that pleasant to use, or it broke me out, you know, etc, etc. I love this. It's super hydrating. It almost feels like a lightweight lotion. Doesn't leave a white cast. It's not greasy. Like, I just, oh my god, this is incredible. This isn't technically a skincare product, but it kind of is, but I think of it as more of like a makeup product. But it is the Glossier Futuredew. I know I mentioned this in a video or two in the past, but I had to include it in my faves because it's incredible. They call it an oil serum hybrid, but I like to use it as like a pre-makeup product. It just leaves like the most gorgeous dewy sheen on your face. The packaging is really gorgeous, but mostly it just looks really good. I'll either like tap it on the high points of my cheeks, I'll mix it with my foundation, I'll put it on before my foundation all over my face. This just gives like the most gorgeous dewy look. So if you're someone that likes that like glass skin dewy look, I do recommend trying this because I love it. Okay, let's get into the makeup products. So I have to mention this Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. This is like probably one of the most expensive makeup products that I own. It's definitely unreasonably priced, but I really, really fell in love with it, and I use it just about every day. I don't use the highlighter so much, although it is really good. I mostly use it for this, so I kind of wish they sold it by itself in there. Maybe it would be a little bit cheaper. But I love this. I take like a stippling brush or a buffing brush, and I just kind of like buff it into like anywhere you would put a bronzer, and it just has like a really, really natural warmth that doesn't look unnatural on my skin because I'm really fair, so bronzers can tend to pull like really orange or unnatural on me, but this is really good, and this is in Intensity 1. Okay, we have a lot of lip products here. I love me some lip products. I'll start with this, and this is what I'm wearing today, and I only have like a little trial sample size of this, but I'm definitely going to be buying the full size once this runs out, and it is by Clinique. I got this in as like, you know, one of my oh, there's a fly in here. I got this as like one of my point perks with Sephora, and it's the Black Honey lipstick. Well, what do they call it? Almost lipstick. This has been around for so long. This was super popular in the 90s. They call it Black Honey because it looks like it's almost black, but it comes out really sheer. It's almost like a really sheer brownish raspberry color, and it feels like a lip balm. I wouldn't say it's like super hydrating, but it's more hydrating than a lipstick. But it's not, I don't think it's supposed to be like a lip balm that's supposed to like repair your lips, but I just really love the color. It's something that I can just throw on, and I don't have to do lip liner, and it doesn't really matter how much makeup I'm wearing. Sometimes I'll put it on with no makeup at all, and it just gives like a little bit of something. But I really like this. I feel like more people should talk about this. Like, it was really big in the 90s for a reason. Like, it was very like that kind of like look was really popular. But like, you guys, this is so good. Why aren't we still talking about it? So Black Honey, you know, I'll leave it in the description because it doesn't have like the name of this product on here, but the shade is Magic Hour, and it's basically like not a liquid lipstick, but it's not a lip gloss. Like, it doesn't dry down, but it's kind of like an interesting texture. It's like a mousse like lip product, but it has like a really pretty like peachy pink color, and I like to just kind of dab it on my lips and then like blend it out. And I've just been really liking this. I really like the way the product wears. I'm really not into like the whole liquid lipstick thing that like dries down. I'm kind of over that because I feel like there's too much maintenance involved. Like, yeah, they dry down and they last, but they get like really crusty and gross. And so I do like that this is kind of a hybrid that kind of gives that same look without being like dry. Another product similar to that is this product by Sunnies Face, and this is a Filipino brand that just started shipping to the US, and I've had my eye on these for so long, and then they finally started shipping, so I went ahead and placed an order. Also, they just sent me a care package with some more products in here for me to try, so I'm very excited. I'm probably gonna have some more faves soon. 2 of these products that I bought from them have become instant faves. Check them out on Instagram, Sunnies Face. Most gorgeous packaging. I love like their whole look. But this is their lip dip lip cream in the shade Peachy Kinda, and I've been wearing this so much. I think I did use it in a video recently. This smells so good. It smells like a freeze pop, like one of those popsicles that come in like the tube. They call them different things in different places of the world, but it looks like this, and it is a peachy kind of lipstick, but it has the same kind of texture. It's like very mousse-like. It looks like a blotted lip, so I like to like dot this on and then blend it with my finger and like smudge it out, and it just looks really nice. It just kind of livens up the face, and I just think it's a great color. Another Sunnies Face product, this is their Airblush cheek tint, and this is in the shade Peached. And they look like this, and they did send me a few more, so I'm really excited to try because I obviously love this. It's in my favorites. But this is their cream blush, and it has a really unique texture. It's like a cream to powder, so it kind of gives that air, like they call it the airbrush because it looks like an airbrushed kind of look. It looks like very smudgy, very like blown out, and this is just like a great color. I've been using this on my cheeks, I've been using it on my eyes. That's the color right there. I love them, and I love the packaging, so I can't wait to try the other colors they sent. Okay, last lip product. Oh no, I'm getting this lipstick on my jacket. Last lip product is by KKW, and this is a lip liner in the shade Nude 0.5. And I've used so much of it, I've like sharpened it down. It's like half gone up at this point. But this is like my perfect nude lip. I think this is the second lightest, I believe. I think it's like Nude 0, Nude 0.5, 1, 1.5. You know, it goes on from there. But this is my perfect nude. And it literally is just almost the exact color of my lips. And it just looks really good. And the product itself is really nice. Like, it's very creamy, it's very soft. You can easily fill your lips in with it. It wears really well. And the fact that it like matches my lips is so perfect because I've been using it with like every lip color. It doesn't really matter what shade. So I really love this. Last makeup product is another Glossier, and this is their, what is it called? I forget. Pro Tip, and it's their liquid liner. I've been using the Stila liquid liner for years, and it's always been my favorite. But this has definitely taken its place because, first of all, it's pink. Well, the actual eyeliner is black, but the packaging is pink, so it's just a lot more pleasant, in my opinion, to use. It's just super black. It doesn't dry out. It stays on really well. Like, it's just like, the Stila one is still really good, but this is just slightly better. And I've just been using it a lot to do like liquid, like winged liner and stuff, and I just really love it and had to mention it in my faves. I have a weird product here because it is a mirror. This is my fancy setup. You guys are looking at it right now. But this is a mirror. This is a Riki skinny mirror. I had never heard of these mirrors before until my friend Sophia mentioned that she bought one for herself because Katie Jane Hughes uses them. And so as soon as I heard that Katie Jane Hughes uses something, I knew it had to be good. But apparently, if you follow Katie Jane Hughes, she does a lot of like Instagram makeup videos. And she's always like perfectly lit, and her phone's always like sitting here. And you're like, I always kind of think about like, how is she doing this? What is her setup? And apparently when she travels, she uses this mirror. When she's at home, she has like the bigger version. So this is the Riki Skinny. This is like a tabletop version. It comes with a stand like this. So it sits in here, and this is the best part. It freaking lights up. So you have your own like vanity mirror. You can dim the lights. It's also cordless, so it's fully chargeable. It comes with like a USB. So you don't have to deal with cords. And it also comes with a magnifying mirror that is magnetic. So it sticks on here, so if you're like plucking your eyebrows or doing something where you need to be really close. And then there's also this, and this is how Katie films her videos. So this is a phone holder with a magnet. So it sticks on there, you can light it up, and that's how she records herself while also looking in the mirror and having an even lighting situation. I have yet to use like that attachment, but that's just a cool idea and cool concept, and you know, maybe I'll use that in the future. But I love it. They're not cheap, but I did get it on sale during a Black Friday sale, but it was so worth the investment. I have no lighting over here, and this is where I film my videos, but this is where I also do my makeup. And it's right in front of a window, so during the day I have perfect lighting. But you know, if I'm getting ready at night or if I'm sitting and doing my makeup, it was always a struggle because I don't have any lighting over here. And I had a mirror from IKEA that didn't have any lighting on it either. And I had thought about, I'd gone back and forth about getting one of those plug-in mirrors with the lights, but I don't really like them. It's kind of a hassle to have like the plug and whatever. So when I saw this, when I heard about this, I waited for the Black Friday sale and I got it, and it's been so amazing being able to like sit at night and do my makeup and have like the most perfect even lighting. So I had to include it in my faves because I'm just, every time I sit down and do my makeup, I get really excited. Okay, I have one fashion item here. Well, it's a pair of shoes. So technically two, but it is these boots that look like I've had them for a really long time, but I truly got them 2 weeks ago. So that's how much I've loved these because they look old. But these are from Zara. They were, I don't even remember how much, but they weren't very expensive, but they're just like a casual boot. This is like a rubber sole with a side zipper. And the leather is like really soft. I don't know if it's real or not. They have like a tiny little heel, and I got these because in the summer I wear like my slides all of the time, and they're like my go-to. And I really wanted like a winter go-to shoe that wasn't sneakers, because in the winter all I pretty much wear are sneakers, and I really wanted the option to have something that can be dressed up a little bit but also like cool and go with everything, and that's really comfortable. And so I got these, and I love that they have a little heel, but they're like a comfortable heel, so it just makes you feel like a little bit more elevated, literally and in a fashion sense. So I've been wearing them literally every single day except for right now for this video, and I just love them so much. Let's see. Oh, I have no more physical things, but I did want to mention one more thing that is a favorite of mine that I'm obsessed with, and it's an app. You guys know how addicted I get to like games and apps and things. Like I think in my last, was it my last like favorites, I was like talking about how I was addicted to Reddit, or I don't know, but yeah, I'm still kind of addicted to Reddit, but this has really taken over, and I'm addicted to the New York Times Crossword Puzzle app. I know that's like such an old thing, like I'm like sound like an old person, but like I'm addicted to the app, and I paid for, so it's a free app. I believe it's called, I don't know, just type in New York Times Crossword. On mine it just comes up as Crossword, but it's the New York Times Crossword app. And it's just basically all of the New York Times crosswords. So they have like packs where you can do like mini crosswords. They have like a bunch of free crosswords, like the daily mini ones and like the daily crosswords. They're all free. But you can like pay for the membership and get like all of the archived crossword puzzles. And so I did that. I don't remember how much it was, but it was like it was worth it. I really can't remember at all. Let me see if I can manage subscription. I'm gonna look. What if it's like $50 and then I'm like, oh my god. Oh, okay, so it's $6.99 a month, or it's $39.99 for the year. So I got the $39.99 for the year because it's cheaper than paying per month, and honestly it's been so worth it. I feel a little bit better having like a healthier addiction to my phone with crossword puzzles than it was if I was just like browsing Reddit or playing like my Nintendo Switch, you know. So I'm like, I'm doing crosswords, at least I'm like exercising my brain. I'm, you know, even though I'm doing mostly Mondays because they're the easiest, it just feels like a little bit more productive. So I don't know, I'm like, maybe you're into crosswords, maybe you're not. I've always loved crossword puzzles, and yeah, I'm addicted to this app, so definitely a fave. So those are all my faves right now. I hope this was fun or interesting. Let me know in the comments if you like any of these favorites. If any, let me know in the comments what you guys have been loving lately. And everything that I mentioned is listed in the description below if you want to check it out or if you missed something. And thanks so much, and I'll see you in my next video. I have to kill this fly. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna kill it, but it has to go.